Hi everyone. Welcome to today's episode of If You Count Syllables and Need to Put Word Meaning into Specific Positions. You're a piece of shit. Welcome to that podcast. And welcome to a protesting person who doesn't want to dumb themselves down for everybody. The whole time, everybody's actually dumb and has limited brain capacity. And they expect me to help fix problems that their own mentality causes. So I won't participate. Literally everywhere I go, I encounter a dumbass trying to tell me that they know more than they do when they don't. And if they did, they would be doing all the things that I can do, but they don't. So like God made reality, right? And God made our bodies, and that's it. Everything from then on is a human invention. Morality, as it's practiced today, which is ethics, is extremely backwards. People give themselves the liberty to be mean and ugly inside, and they pretend that they're not, but then it actually comes out in their bodies. And I'm sure everybody can see it to some degree, to their own twisted degree of it, but altogether everybody's unwilling to do anything to actually help fix problems. Like, they are okay with covering it up, and that being whatever it is to them, I don't know. And they're like, oh, it's emotional well-being, and I have so much protest against that, but they're like, it's just teaching peace or love or compassion or understanding or empathy. And I'm like, you guys missed the mark on all of those, on every single one of those, both to yourself and to yourselves, because that's not what I see. I don't see any of that being practiced. I see the opposite being disguised as those principles. So and then yeah, it's all trash. So like, I can think of so many ways to optimize anything, yet everybody else can't think of one way to optimize anything. So it makes me feel like I'm the only actual brain here. Meanwhile, everybody tries to convince me that I'm not intelligent, that I don't know anything, and that my thoughts are just theories that don't actually meet reality. And they're dumb pieces of shit for that. They hurt my body. They hurt my brain. I didn't give them permission to try to do this to me, but they do all the time, every day, every interaction. It's disgusting. It's sickening. It sucks that they can't see it in their body, and it sucks that they overlook it when they're doing it to other people, because that is really actually bad. Like, I do believe that is evil. I do believe that God didn't say to do that. God did not in any way give them permission to, like, yeah, this is the truth. the whole world should run like this. Nope. And so I look around and I see all the technology and how dumb it is, like how slow it is, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine for them because that's how slow they are. They don't see a problem with any of it because that's how slow they are. And so if that just means that I'm, sticking needles in my own eye and thinking that I'm doing that to someone else, delusional thinking. But yeah, sure, I can't see reality. Like, literally everybody's trash. Everyone that I see, everyone that approaches me, I'm just like, you don't see it. Like 90% of you is trash at this point, so I can't even talk to you. Because if I tell you anything, it's automatically just gonna like ricochet and be like, that's your issue, not mine. And then I get called egotistical. And then I get called, what's that other word? Entitled. Entitled to what? Not bullshit? I think everyone's entitled to not bullshit. But, they want to own their own bullshit. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to not feel these as emotional stabs at myself whenever I say them about other people, but when I look back at myself, I'm like, I don't actually, my actions don't display any of that. I have anger. I'll say that. 100%. I have anger. But it's anger at the bullshit. It's anger at the dumb, retarded, everything that's here. So, yeah, it really sucks that, like, I'm physically looking for drugs to help me deal with what people do to me at every second of interaction. It's actually, like, I don't understand how people don't see that this is bad, that, like, this type of shit is just gonna ruin their bodies. But here we are, right? Stupid ass shit. Like, literally, I can't think of anything useful that has been invented other than electricity, and like circuit boards, but like the rest of it is trash. The rest of everything is trash. It's just like a tool for them to think, and it's trash. It's actually dumb. Like, there's no intelligence in it. There's nothing behind the words. It's just words and an empty brain for everybody. So I'm like, yeah, there's no scientific development for a reason. History is full of shit for a reason, because this is what humans want. They just want shit. They like the shit. They like the smell of it. They like all that dirty, nasty stuff. And I know that's not me, because I have a lot of, what do you call it? Abstention? Like, abstain. I abstain from anything that grosses me out very hard. And a lot of things gross me out. And these days, just pretty much anything that someone says could gross me out. Like, that's disgusting that you are that way. But yeah, that's my problem. I'm a disgusting person. That's why I get disgusted, is because I'm a disgusting person, right? Because if I stop interacting with people, if I stop talking to them, I'm better. I'm fine. I'm not that angry. I'm just chilling. I'm like looking for a way to help, to like do something better and like make things better. But then as soon as I try to look into the world to see what it needs, all of a sudden is, you need this, you need help, you need blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. So nobody wants actual help. It angers me so much that I've only cared about helping, and the only help that people want is the type of disgusting bullshit that will keep them in the same place of non-progress as a society. It's gross, it's gross, it's gross. I hate people, I hate humans because of it. I literally have not found one person who's just like, yeah, you're right. This is trash to try to do that to people. Not one. Everyone keeps insisting that it's something else. And I'm like, that you're a dumb piece of shit. Dumb piece of shit. Like actual garbage. Like, it sucks that you couldn't love yourself enough to get past that. Right? It sucks. It sucks that so many people are stuck in their head and so selfish that they're never going to do anything with their intellect. Like, they're never going to help progress anything except trash. Except what has already been proven to be the trash of the earth. That lets people lie and be pieces of shit in peace. We've proven it over and over again. I don't understand how people don't look into the world and see how disgusting they are being. And like, look at the shit. Look at the crap. How stupid these things are. Nobody wants to see it. Because then they realize how stupid and piece of crap they are. And they don't want that. Selfish, fragile egos. Every single one of them. Like, I didn't even have a concept of myself for a long time. Like, I thought I was just in the world. And like, literally just like moments of, like, I don't know, I guess it would cause paranoia to people. It would cause like disorganized thinking and delusions of a different kind, because they're already delusional. You can't convince me that most people are not delusional that do that stupid speech thing. So it's just all trash. I don't even want to look back. I don't want to look back at what I'm saying because I don't give a shit that this was defined as intelligence and intellect. Like, how many people can visualize a circuit board design in their head and like know where all the compartments go and then keep going deeper and deeper into each section of that circuit board? I don't know any. I don't know any of them because they all chose to think with words in a position instead of actually putting information in their brains. And I find that as a betrayal to truth. I find that as a betrayal to God, which is why I look at it as evil, because God didn't say that, only humans did. When did God come and tell you that? When you were being selfish and a piece of shit and were choosing yourself over everybody else. I won't deny that I'm emotionally conditioned to speak like them, and I don't care what that implies, because what it implies is that they're stupid and dumb. And that's all it implies, is that they can't see past words because they're idiots. And then they define speech as like a book coming from a book. Like, the book is this non-existent thing. This like other thing that they just define as God and spirituality and like all that stuff, which is dumb. Because if you're a clock and you can count the seconds, it just means you're a clock and you can count seconds. That's all it means. It means nothing about, that watch is not going to tell you about quantum physics. That watch might function because of quantum physics, but it's not going to tell you anything about E equals MC squared or anything like that, because it's just a watch. And that's how stupid people are. Oh, it's a movie, we're taking pictures, it's a motion picture. In your head, sure, probably. That's how dumb you are. That you have to look at everything as a motion picture. That I genuinely don't even want to go on that level of thinking because it's so dumb. Like, do I want to think of absolutely nothing? Then do the word thing. Do I want to not be an original person, not have any original insights? Do the word thing. Why would I want to do the word thing? It's trash. It's literal recycling of garbage that is not new information. It's not going to help anybody. It's literally just the same information over and over again. That's hell. That's literal shit. In every way that I can think of it. It's not productive. So it's frustrating. Because I can think of technology, I can think of advancements, but does anybody deserve it? No. So to the point that I'm not going to study anything. The fuck? Why would I do that? Why would I do anything for the people causing all the problems? I wouldn't. And like, so they give me the silent treatment, but the silent treatment's not going to make me do what I wanted to do. I need full acknowledgement that everyone else is wrong. But they're never going to do that because they have such big egos. And my life is not all catch-22s. But what it is all shit because of what everybody else does around me and all the things that they created. So ineffective. Everything is literally made to break because they don't know how to make anything. They don't know how to make infrastructure that lasts. They don't have the brain capacity to look at something big and small. That hurts me to say because I don't want that to be reality, but it is. And I'm sitting here with a twisted ass face, with a twisted ass body, because of them. Because they want to lie with their words all the time. So now everybody has to pay. That's not fair. That is how resources work. If there's only a certain amount of resource, and you use it all for something that's wasted, then it's wasted. It's not going to do some other thing. And if you don't want to look for the knowledge and for the understanding to transmute all that wasted shit that you just made that is now abundant in the world, then don't invest. Don't. Just keep doing the same dumb shit. And it doesn't make me happy. It does not, but it feels like the right thing to do. That like, if God... It's not even a if God. It's like, yeah, that is God. But it's so dumb that you are all dumb. Because like literally all these people talking shit to me. Can you do any math? No. Can you do any science? No. Can you understand complex literature? No. So then why are you talking to me like you know something? You know nothing. You know next to nothing. And that's all you know is positioning. The dumbest form of intelligence. Yet they get free reign out in the world. They get to openly treat people like shit and then not take any of that actual knowledge of them having done the stupid dumb shit with them and then do it again in another situation. Sure, that's God's grace and forgiveness, whatever, but I'm not God. I don't forgive stupid that wants to be stupid, that wants to make everybody stupid. I'm so over this shit. I genuinely just wish I could die, but I'm looking healthy, so fuck me. Like genuinely, whatever God put me here, that I don't find this funny. I don't find it a twisted sense of humor. I find it horrible. I find I find the world appalling. And so also I am calling God stupid for whatever reason, unless it's the case that superpowers exist. God's stupid. This makes no other sense to me. But again, people are stifling their own even an inch in that direction, so it's dumb, it's bullshit, they're trash, all of them, including God, because why would God do that? I can't believe in a God that believes that cancer is good, that all the evil, horrible things that people do to each other are good. I don't get that. Unless I'm completely immune to it, then I would get it, because it's like, yeah, that needs to get fixed. I'm here to fix it, but I'm not immune to it. It's affecting me. So if you want a worker, you treat them right. You don't treat them like shit and then be like, make it better so that others don't feel treated like shit. Are you dumb? You must be dumb. You must be an idiot too. Literally. Everything is trash. Everyone is trash. Like, what the fuck is this nasty piece of shit thing that I'm doing right now? It's like, I don't even want to smoke this. I genuinely don't, but I'm so frustrated at everyone that I just don't want to mentally be here in any respect. Dumbass, selfish people. So yeah, they're all dumb pieces of shit. I'm gonna keep posting this over and over again. It's gonna be the same dumb shit every time. Because literally people don't want to change. They're all dumb pieces of shit. They want to stay dumb pieces of shit. I have to live here with them. Unless I die, then I'm problem solved. For everybody. Because then I won't be talking shit and they won't be giving a shit at anything. And they can continue to make trash for themselves and call it gold. Whatever that means. Trash, trash planet. Trash, trash, idiot, retarded people that don't know anything except how to be selfish and lie about it. Dumb pieces of trash. They make everything around them equally as dumb trash. I hate them. I don't want to be here with them. Any of them. This entire reality is trash. One big trash can. And I wish I could set it on fire and destroy it. I wish I could just annihilate everyone and start over. Just enough genetic biodiversity to survive a couple thousand years while we get rid of this society. That would be nice. Because it's filled with dumb pieces of shit. If I had a way, maybe I would. Genuinely, because nobody is going to ever agree with me. So it would have to be a thing that I just do. So God had to make me either completely immune Or God is just as stupid as them and I have no purpose here. And they'll continue to ignore me because that's not what they want to hear. Because they're dumb. And sure, everyone is imperfect. But I don't know. I don't believe in killing insects because they're in my way. I'd rather tell them politely, please move out of my way. And if they need a reason, I'll be like, listen, you're either in my house or you're just where I'm about to walk. And in either case, just, I don't want to step on you, please move. And sometimes I kick them out of the way. But I've stepped on some, not on purpose. Well, I guess I've killed some insects on purpose, but insects don't do anything to me except mosquitoes. And oddly enough, I don't want to kill the mosquitoes just because I don't want to deal with like the blood. Like you can't really get them close to a wall and like smash them because the air just kind of pushes them out of the way. So you kind of have to sandwich them and like. But I don't like doing that. It makes me feel horrible. But hey, I don't know. To me, it's like the system that they want me to use, the whole dumb speech shit, is like literally equivalent to a hive mind that forces you to go do a job that is completely, regardless of how inconvenient it is to you, as long as it's going to fulfill some, no matter how pointless thing. And so it's like the hive mind calls you, and then you have to go drop everything that you're doing, invest all of that energy into someone else that's not even going to appreciate you. And then when they get what they wanted, you just leave and go back to doing what you were doing or whatever, do something else. That's a slave system. That's a torture system. That is not free will. That's not freedom. It's nothing. It's not autonomy. It's manipulation. It's extortion. It's everything bad that I can think of, all wrapped up in a cute little present box. And they're like, happy birthday. Here's our present to you. Be more grateful. And then you won't be so sad. No, I'm fucking sad because of all the sad shit that everybody does around me. I'm not sad just because my body chose to be sad. I'm not angry because my body just chose to be angry. That's the dumbest shit thinking that I can ever think of. Get a grip on real reality, not made up human words. So stupid. Like, actually, how could all of everything, truth that there is to be known, exist in a way that you understand it? Like, actually think about that, because that's how people act, as if everything already has been created. They already understand everything that is to understand. No. False. Die, please. Get off of my planet, please. I don't want you to be part of the next humanity. I don't want your genes. I don't want anything that you have to offer to the world in the world. Genuinely, that's how I feel towards most people. Like, but yeah, probably most people. And I'm not ashamed to say it because they all treat me like shit. If I didn't have a somewhat decent looking face, I would get treated more like shit. But just because I do, I get a little bit of leniency. How stupid, fucked up, and degrading is that? For everyone, not just me. Actually, that's not okay. It's not okay treatment. If you get a benefit, that's not okay because it was unfair. And so to think that in the world of consciousness being born with different receptors to the different environments that actually do exist, not just words, and how much information loss has happened because people don't value genuine insight. They don't value anything that anyone has to give if it's not what they already understand and something that they can control. That's literally it. Dumb. Idiots. 2 directives. Something that I can understand and something that I can control. Where in that is God? Where between you as a human and reality and truth, where is God in that? God's gone. God didn't say that. Genuinely so fucking pissed at everybody. I don't have the heart to treat them like they treat me. I don't have the heart to completely disregard everything that my brain is telling me is true and is undeniable about suffering and about treating people how they're supposed to be treated. I'm not going to betray myself for that. For control. So that I won't get treated like shit. That's dumb. Become an asshole. Become a bully and we'll stop bullying you as much. Do you hear how backwards that is? We're gonna harass you until you convert. God, reflect on that, please. And it's dumb because, like, okay, so say people don't educate you in a mean way, whatever, then what is it? It's still dishonest. It's still wrong because then they're going to be gaslighting you in, like, giving you a bubble head. Like, why do you need such a big head? You don't. Like, nobody needs a big head. We all just are. But what we choose to do and how we choose to develop the insights we have is sad. It's disgusting how people don't. And they could have. But every day they choose, no, I want to be more of a piece of shit. I want to count words. I want to count syllables to make me feel safe. And to make me feel smart and to make me feel like I have control over something because I actually have really low self-esteem and don't value myself for my own individuality and feel uncomfortable when anything different arises. I would hate to be that person. And I'm not. But I still hate being myself because I have to deal with everyone being that person. I hate everyone. I hate this world. And you're probably thinking, how is that helping? That's not going to help. And I agree. It's not. Nothing is helping. When the whole world is trash, nothing is going to help. How can you make something different than what it is? I know how. But if everybody else wants to be stuck on a world, in a reality, in a dimension where they can't, I'm not going to give that to them. so dumb. So dumb. Like, imagine being smarter than everyone, and then everyone tells you you're dumb because they're so insecure. And they're never gonna see how smart you are because they treated you like shit. So why should you do anything positive for them? You shouldn't. That for sure I'll reciprocate. You treat me like shit, I treat you like shit. And my body is tired of it. I don't want to fight a fight that I've been losing for so long. All because I've only been losing for so long because it's literally everyone. It's like me against everyone, so I'm never going to win. Like, if you're like factually a certain height and someone's like, no, you're not taller than me, but like that height is taller than them. So yeah, I'm just like, let's pretend I'm 6 feet. I'm not 6 feet, but let's pretend I was. And then it's like everyone telling me, you're not 6 feet. You're these other things that are equivalent to 6 feet. Verbally speaking, not even factually speaking, not even like if we go measure, it's going to be what they said. Like, no, if we go measure, it's going to be some other shit that doesn't even exist because they just made it up. So to me, it's like that. It's like you wouldn't be telling me to run or walk if I had no legs. Yet, everyone's like, no, these are imaginary legs. They work in your head. You're using them as we speak. And I'm like, they're in your imagination, not mine. If there's any emotional conditioning tied to that because we both share similar DNA, I accept that. But what I'm not going to let you do is try to tell me how to think and try to tell me how to be the whole time while it's being disruptive and destructive to all of the things that I call balance within myself. I don't want that. I don't care what others have to say to me if they don't know more. I'll trust my body to a certain degree, but it's like, it's also emotionally conditioned, so why would I listen to it, to its emotional conditioning? Those indications mean nothing about me. They only mean about the society that's around me and what they believe. So, at the very least, I know logically that holds true for if God is never going to talk to me, and that's the only way that God might talk to me is like, yeah, there's more truth there, so trust that. You still abandoned me, so I don't care. And I don't plan on doing anything with that. Not unless everybody else, all the people causing all the problems, are like, yeah, you know what, we are the problem, kinda. Like, help us change. But none of that is happening. It's just, do something useful for us. No, you're not gonna change. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else to say, but I'm gonna be thinking about this if I turn the camera off. Because in these past couple days, people have been talking to me more. And I hate them. All of them. Anything that they can say. Unless they're spewing out the next standard model of particle physics, I don't care. It's all trash. It's all dumb. To think that everybody could be intelligent and then they all chose not to. It's actually really sad. It betrays any progress, any actual advancement. So yeah, should we talk about the slave system more? About how everybody's just a slave and they're expected to work their bodies to exhaustion over a system that will never actually do anything good for them. And then the whole time they're just gonna dilute themselves into thinking, oh, I'm happy. This is happiness. I have joy. I'm grateful for things. Die in a hole faster than everyone else, please. And don't procreate. And don't share your ideas or thoughts. Genuinely, literally all trash. And like, not one of them will allow me to get away with saying that without them having to say something above me. Like, they are actual garbage. Actual ego problems. And like, I wish I was wrong. I wish I could prove myself wrong, but I can't. Because everything that I think of literally gets made. So I'm like, I don't know. Everything. So somebody please explain that to me. How I'm stupid and the most idiot, yet I know things that are not here yet and that are gonna be invented. And the way that things have to go. Tell me why. Explain to me, please. Nobody can. Because they're all idiots, not looking at actual progress, not looking at the actual things that are gonna help everyone. Not just themselves when they're being selfish and stupid and delusional. So, genuinely, fuck all of you. I don't care about anything that you might want from me because it's not what's actually going to be good for everyone. Unless, again, you contribute something to that standard model of particle physics. So, unless you're going to add something to that, don't talk to me. I don't care. And that leaves no one. So, just me giving a fuck about the things that actually matter. Yet, I'm always told to be quiet and to be silent and to not say anything. Not unless it's something they want to hear. Trash, 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 trash. How does trash speak? In syllables. That's how trash speaks. How does shit speak? The same way. Fucking trash. Everything here is fucking trash. Of the lowest kind of intelligence.